Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to our next installment in our Shape Up with Plexus video series. And today I really want to talk about some of the biggest questions that I get asked as you guys are starting this program, and I want to give you answers. Now, let me start off with a disclaimer that the information that I'm giving you is based upon the assumption that you're looking to lose weight. So, if you don't need to lose any weight, you just want to feel a little more energetic and be healthier, then you can take my dietary recommendations and my carb count recommendations and things like that, and feel free to tweak them to what you feel comfortable with. But remember, at the end of the summer shape up or the fall into health, whichever one you're doing, we're going to use these same videos for all of them. Don't come to me at the end and say, well, Erin, I didn't lose any weight. Well, if you don't do things according to the program, then you're probably not going to. So we're going to talk about some of the biggest questions, which have been, what do you recommend for a meal plan? What do you recommend for calorie counts, carb counts, and a product regimen? Okay, so let's start out with the meal plan question. I don't give you a meal plan. If I give you a meal plan and tell you I want you to eat this on Monday, this on Tuesday, that becomes a diet. Diets don't work long term. Anyone can lose weight on any diet, but the key is, can you keep it off? You're not going to keep weight off by dieting. You're going to keep weight off by learning what foods cause us to gain weight and to retain weight, and what foods are good for us in trying to maintain a healthy weight. So I'm going to teach you about sugar and carbs because those are the enemy. It's not the cheese you're eating. It's not the fat you're eating. It's not the vegetables. It's the carbs and sugar, okay? So no meal plan. So don't ask me for a meal plan. That's a diet. They don't work. The next question is, how many calories should I aim for in a day? That's a very personal question, and it's very much based upon your individual body type, size, activity level. I can tell you for weight loss as a female, you want to be somewhere between 1,200 and 1,400, depending on how active you are. And for a man, somewhere between 1,300 and 1,600. Now, I don't want you to count calories. I'm never even going to ask you to count calories. If you're counting the sugar and carbs and being faithful with your Plexus products, you're not going to have a need to count calories. So I'm not going to tell you to count calories. Now, the next question is a carb count. If you want to lose weight, you need to keep your net carbs, to 25 grams or less per day. What are net carbs? I don't have anything here I can use. When you look at the carb count on something, you're going to take the total carbohydrates, and then you will subtract any fiber or sugar alcohol. If you see maltitol, erythritol, sorbitol, any of the OLs, those are sugar alcohols. Your body doesn't absorb those, and your body doesn't absorb fiber. Therefore, they do not affect the blood sugar, and they do not count. So, for example, if you buy the low-carb tortillas that say 8 grams of carbs, it says 4 grams of fiber, then that tortilla is really only 4 net grams. All right, so for weight loss, let's try to keep it to 25 or less. The more you add, the slower you're going to lose. The less you do, the faster you're going to lose. So remember that, okay? Again, I'm not going to give you a set number. You only are the one that knows your personal goals and what you're trying to do. So you have to set that number to something that's comfortable for you, okay? These are just my recommendations. Now, product usage. You've got to be bare minimum on that triplex. You need to be doing that probiotic at bedtime every night. You need to be doing that magnesium supplement, which is the BioCleanse, every morning, and drinking a slim drink every day. That is the core. That's the base of it all. That's what's going to keep all your body systems regulated, your blood sugar regulated, your lipid levels, hormone levels. It's going to work with your appetite, on cravings, everything. And it's not going to happen overnight. You can't use the triplex faithfully for a week and go, hey, Erin, I don't feel anything. You got to give it a good 60 to 90 days. I have a girl on my team who's lost almost 100 pounds and felt nothing for the first 3 months because her body was so out of whack from sugar and carbs. The less sugar and carbs you eat, the better the products will work. okay? The more sugar and carbs you eat, that's going to work against the work of the products. Sugar and carbs cause inflammation, they cause bloating, they cause weight gain. Carbs that you don't burn off in major physical activity convert to glucose and are stored as fat. So if you eat bacon for breakfast, that's not going to make you fat. If you eat toast, oatmeal, grits, cereal, cream of wheat, a bagel, something like that, that's going to make you gain weight, okay? Have bacon and eggs and cheese. Have an omelet. Have plain unflavored Greek yogurt with berries, okay? You've got to cut the sugar and carbs. Those are the things that are going to make you gain weight, and they're going to work against the good work of the products. Bare minimum, you need to be doing the triplex. If you struggle with carbs and sugar, you need block. If you need extra energy, then you need boost, accelerator, or the X Factor vitamin. If you have high blood pressure or a heart condition, you can't do the boost and the accelerator. The accelerator is amazing for people who need extra energy, need the metabolism bumped up, and who might have some mood or kind of feeling blah issues. People call it their happy pill because of the 5-HTP that's in it. Boost, I don't really recommend unless you're very athletic. It's not really meant for just anybody, but if you love it and it's working for you, keep using it, okay? So remember, this program works if you work it. Plexus products work if you use them correctly and the way that is best for your body. There's nobody who can say, well, Plexus stopped working for me or it doesn't work for me. As long as you do things correctly, it will work. So make sure you have that triplex. Make sure you're watching the sugar and carbs, and we're going to have a really healthy summer, all right? I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'm about to have a video for you about some bread substitutes.